Hello and welcome back to our series on applying machine learning to a real-world dataset. Our goal is to prepare this dataset to feed into a variety of machine learning algorithms. In today's episode, we'll start cleaning up our data. We'll begin by handling null values in our numeric columns, and then we'll add a calculated column. Let's get started. And before I do anything else, I did notice that I have this called untitled. I want to change that name to data prep. So I'll do that really fast here. Now, missing values. Let's create a new section to deal with that. We'll go new, and I'll call this numeric columns. A new line here. And there are two columns in this data set that really interest me. They're issue total time spent and issue original estimate, but they do have some missing values, which we can take a look at very easily here. Let's scroll over. And scroll down a bit. There we are. So issue original estimate, not a number, not a number. So these will cause us some trouble. So what I'm going to do is replace these with zeros. And this is very easy because we have an isNull method that we can use. So what I'll do is I'll start off just like we did up top here, finding issues that had a record type equal to I. And I'll start off with a df.lock, or dfissues.lock, and then dfissues issue total time spent, where that happens to be null, which I can check with the isNull method. Then I want to set that same thing, issue total time spent, to be equal to 0. And I'm going to copy that whole line and do it all over again, because the only thing I need to change here is the name of the column to issue original estimate. Copy, paste, and let's take a look at it. So all of these NANs should convert over to zeros now. And they have. We've got zeros here, zeros here. That's exactly what we wanted to see. Now there is one other thing that I'd like to do. I'd like to add a column here that is a combination of these two things. In fact, what I really want to do is I want to take issue total time spent and then divide it by issue original estimate to get a percent original estimate that it took to complete the ticket, or that it's taken so far on the ticket. And this will be a division operation, so issue original estimate, the denominator, cannot be 0. That's a very slight complication. We'll deal with it very easily though. And I'll start off by creating this new column that I want. It's called df issues, and we'll call it percent estimated time. And to begin with, I'll set it all to 0. Now, to get this, we'll use the same structure that we used right up here. In fact, maybe I'll just copy this whole chunk. Copy, paste. And we want this to be, I should have copied this chunk. There we go. df issues original estimate. Where this is greater than 0, then we want to reset our percent estimated time to be the output from that division operation, which is df issues issue total time spent divided by df issues issue original estimate. And what this should do is add a new column down at the end of our data frame, which I'll take a look at just by printing it out. df issues, oh no. You know what I forgot was a closing bracket. There we go. Okay, now let's take a look at this. And we should see at the end here a new column named percent estimated time. There it is. And wherever it did have an original estimate that was not equal to 0, it should have done the math and come up with a valid number. And it has. That's all we need to do to our numeric columns. In the next episode, we'll tackle the really fun ones, the strings. We'll map some replacement values where that makes sense, and we'll use one-hot encoding to deal with the truly categorical string values. Don't forget to click the like button and subscribe if you'd like to see our new videos as soon as they're posted. Thanks, and I hope to see you in the next episode. Bye.